Because I
I'm,
gave her
I'm
name
sorry about
out to
that,
somebody.
Ron. One second. One second. Welcome, everybody, to the Capitalized Coaching Call. I hit the record button right in the middle of a conversation with Ron, so I apologize for that. Ron, what were you saying?
I said I gave her name out to somebody who has an autistic child.
Oh, well, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, that's one of the great things about the group is just the varied experience. And Nancy Massanet, Nancy M., is a coach, and she also is a graphic artist, and she's raising an adult son with autism and has written a book about it. So she's a great resource. But Ron, good to see you. John and Susan, good to see everybody. And we got some people on the Facebook group as well. But I'm glad you're all here. There was a slight chance at the end I wasn't going to be here. I was trying to find a sub for myself, but it all worked out. But John, Susan, you guys doing okay?
Yeah, good here.
Good, good.
Yes.
Susan, you doing well?
Yep. Trying to adjust my my visual again.
Okay. All right. No worries. Well, I like to always check in. You know, the goal here is that we're trying to grow our marketing, increase our sales. I always try to let you guys know. I try to implement everything I share with you. Here's how I'm doing. So over here, this is my capitalized business page on Instagram. Really excited about this. So I'm up 44% and 46%. Really excited about that. Interactions are up. Follows are down. So I actually lost 2 people, but I'm still net in the growth. And so what that means is that this week I gained some, but I didn't gain as many as last week, and that just happens. LinkedIn, where I've won my last 2 clients off of LinkedIn, I'm up 12.5% on impressions. And so I encourage you guys to check these numbers, whatever you are, whatever you're trying to grow, these numbers make sense. And so they mean a lot to us, because if they're not improving, we got to figure it out. Now, you might have a week, couple of days where they dip a little bit, just happens. We can't control the algorithm. But if we're not consistent, we cannot hope to grow our platforms marketing wise. I had someone the other day tell me that they wanted to go with the quality over quantity approach. And I said, why don't you just do both? Why don't you put out good content and do a lot of it? I think in our algorithm based society, we're going to have to do that. So hopefully you guys are doing well. I want to hop right into our topic and then do some Q&A. But first of all, for future topic, have any of you guys explored Substack? Are you familiar with Substack in any way? Anybody?
Well, I think
Yeah,
I've
Joined but haven't used it.
yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
Substack is
sign on, but
phenomenal. I mean, just amazing. I'm gonna do a quick preview of Substack. If it takes off, we'll make this the main topic. I've actually got another topic, but here's what it. Now, Substack's 100% free. You can see it's built to a certain extent like a Facebook feed, but you can create subscription services through Substack, and you can post everything that you're already doing in here. So I am now posting just as much on here. I just started my Substack 10 days ago. My podcast is synced. You can see I've already posted all these videos. You can schedule just like anything else. But essentially, it's built as a blog platform, a video platform. They're trying to bring every single thing into one place and then enable you to monetize it. So right now, what I'm trying to do is really just trying to get my content on there that's free. So you can see no one's even watched any of this content yet. But I'm in the same way that I'm uploading all the things to LinkedIn and Facebook. I'm now just including Substack as an additional place to put my content. But what it enables you to do is bring it all in one place. So videos, graphics, podcasts, everything. You can see what you've got up here. And then you can make content that's free. And then you could, if you've got a course, put your whole course on there. If you want to make that paid, and you determine the subscriber price. And so I'm just going to I'm going to admit I am just now getting into it. I started my page about 10 days ago, in part because the platform's growing so quickly. I needed to be on top of it. But another part is that now managing people's Substacks is a marketing service. And I'm like, well, if that's growing, then my marketing company's got to get good at it. But it's free. Substack.com is free. And it's an all-in-one platform that allows you to create paid subscriptions. And so, like I said, right now I'm just putting free content on there, and trying to build a big enough of a base. But it's just like everything else, you got to follow, you got to subscribe, it's just a whole other platform. And I think it's not going anywhere. It's been around for about a year. And I think the monetized subscription aspect of it is really taking off because it just doesn't cost you anything. So typically, if you want to put a course out, you'd have to go host it somewhere and do all these other things. You don't have to do it anymore. Just put it on Substack. So, Ron, I know for you, there's potential if you've got video-based courses. Mine are all housed on Go High Level, which is where I have typically done these things. But there's no reason I can't also put it on Substack and see whichever one works. So, wanted to give you guys a quick access to that. Any quick questions on Substack, anybody?
Yeah, the platform uses what, like a YouTube kind of, that I don't know. Is it YouTube and it's connected to YouTube and it pulls everything over? Like your
I
quick
know
videos,
that.
or what do you do for the classes? That's
Well, I mean, like what you could, I think like you can, I don't know if it's pulling from YouTube. I know it is pulling my podcast over. I have not seen it. I have not seen it pull from other platforms yet. But what you would do if you wanted to create your own is like you just go over here. What am I adding? A note, a post, or a video? Then I would just select it, title it, and then it asks you, is this free or is it subscriber only? And so then you just upload it from there. But I don't think it's pulling from YouTube. I really don't.
So what do you do for the classes? How would you make that? Because I've looked at Thinkific and all of the other available, and I mean, they're nice, but they're pricey. So,
yeah, I mean, so if I were going to bring my course over here, my course is 23 videos in 4 modules. I mean, I would select it. I'd bring a video over. Then you title it X, Y, and Z, subtitle X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. And so you can see how quickly it uploads. Then I get over here to the right. I can add a preview if I want. And then it's going to transcribe it for me. It's amazing. It does all of those things. It's going to create clips for me. It's going to literally break out like bite-sized clips that I can download if I want to do that. But once I've got this portion here filled out, I'm going to move this little arrow over. And what it's asking me is, I'm going to hit continue. Is this for everyone? Is it paid? Paid, everyone? Tags. And so what you can do at this point in time, I can upload it full to YouTube from here. I can make it just go straight to YouTube if I want to do that. But I can uncheck that if I don't. And then it allows you to create folders. And so that's what you would do. But if you make it paid subscribers only, that's the only way people are going to get it. But see, if I make it everyone, I'm making it public. You can see it's already got a preview for me here. And then I just send to everyone now. So you can push it to YouTube, but it's not going to extract from YouTube. So what I would need to do is if I was moving my course over here, I would just need to upload the videos separately, and then everyone would just go from there. So it's a help, and you don't have to do videos. You can just create it. You can treat it like a blog. You can treat it like a graphics, any of those things. So it's free, but it's just going to take some navigation. When I launched my course, I launched it on Google Drive. I literally upload the video and did video 1, and then I put notes and notes 1, and sold my course. I think when Ron went through it, it was on Google Drive. Now I have it uploaded over to Go High Level, which allows me to have a very nice looking interface and that kind of thing. But I have to pay for Go High Level. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that platform or not. We haven't talked about it in a long time.
Oh,
But
that's
I'm a Go High Level agency as a marketing company, so that's part of why we do that. But I'm gonna give you a quick example. Like, this is one of the things we do for our clients is if they want us to create like a nice looking platform for their courses, we do that. Let me see here. Let me pull up the preview.
so it's
Like
a
this.
paid platform is what you're saying.
It is a paid platform. Yeah. So like this is my online course on Go High Level, if it'll populate. And this is going to look nicer than Substack. It's going to look nicer than Google Drive if the internet wants to ever pull it up. So we'll wait for that. But yeah, this is a paid platform that so you can see here's my course. So it looks really nice. You can start it, and each one of these is a video, and each one of these is a note. And if you start it and you click on this, the individual pops up, the homework is down here, and then you can go through each one of the videos. So, and then you can mark it as complete, so at the end you can earn a certificate. We provide that service for our clients for, I think it's $229 a month, but we do all the hosting, we do all the graphic creation and that kind of thing. But I originally started my course just on Google Drive, and it's, if you need to deliver a course in an affordable fashion, then that's the way you can do it. So let me go ahead and show that to you. Let's see here.
When you were just showing, what's the cost for that?
$229 a month.
That's what they charge, or that's your charge?
That's what my agency charges. Yeah. The good thing about Go High Level is you can't get Go High Level unless you go through an agency. You can't,
Oh.
you can sign up to be an agency, which is expensive, or you can go through a company. So this is what my course looked like when I first delivered it. Video 2.1, homework 2.2. And so you just watched the homework and you watched the video and did the homework. And that's on Google Drive, and it doesn't cost anything. If you have a Gmail, you get Google Drive bandwidth. And so I just created multiple folders. Like if you look at my drive here, I've got folders for everything. But capitalize your best modules, those are my course. And so you can just give people access to the folder. And so that's the way I delivered it to begin with, because it was free, and I was all about freedom. And so then I did the Go High Level because that's so professional looking now. You can click through it, you can mark it as complete. Substack's doing that now, but I think Substack's not necessarily one course. The idea of Substack is I am monthly and daily adding to this, and you're paying me a subscription, and I'm giving you private content. So that's working a little bit more like a Patreon. It's working a little bit that way because it's allowing you to. I'm sorry, I just got an email from myself. I was very confused. Yeah, that's really the way that's working. It's like a Patreon, and you want to populate that with free materials, and then you want to put paid material on top of it. So I have this thing called Capitalize Academy, which is where I've uploaded literally 1,000 videos. I mean, I record 3 videos a day, and I was offering that for $97 a month at one point in time. Still have it, but now what I've started doing is just giving that away when people sign up for my 12-month program. I could move Capitalized Academy over to Substack as sort of as an experiment and grow it out. It just really comes down to time for me. But if you're looking for a deliverable for your course, Substack is worth pursuing. It's free. You know, but like every single thing else in the world, someone's got to figure out and know that you have a Substack. So just creating it is not going to let anybody know it. If you're looking to have your course housed somewhere, I would say it's a great option. But then what you got to do is you got to tell everybody on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, hey, now I have a Substack, go get it. So the drawback to every single new platform is, how does anybody know you're there? And it becomes another mark. You know, you then start subscribing to other people on Substack, and you just start working it like you do LinkedIn or anything else.
But that's what I don't have yet is any.
What's that?
I mean, that's part of what I don't have is, you know, I'm not active on LinkedIn. I mean, I've got a lot of followers just from the nature of the school and that kind of thing. But I haven't done anything with the LinkedIn or, you know, I have a pseudo something set up in Facebook, but I haven't done anything with it. And I honestly just.
Well, and you know, this is the drum I bang. No one's gonna find us unless we're putting out content. I mean, you know, if you've got a wonderful referral base of prior clients who just send things to you, that's awesome. But otherwise, if you're trying to be found, the only way you're gonna be found is by kicking butt and getting content out there to let people know, hey, this is who I am and this is the value you bring. And so that's what we're all working towards, is just, you know, raising our level of awareness.
Yeah, I
And
still
so
haven't found a platform.
what's that?
I still haven't even found a platform that I like for making shorts and that kind of thing. I'm much more.
Well, I mean, you're talking about making videos. I mean, honestly, you know, Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels and TikTok, you just pick one and go for it. I mean, the main thing there is consistency. I decided about 2 years ago that I was going to post 2 TikToks a day, and now I'm up to 3 or 4. And it's just, that's what it takes to grow a platform. It's just people. I mean, rarely do we get to post 1 or 2 things and the world finds us. Usually it's just kicking butt with lots of content. And so the content game is either something we learn or something we get taught. And so I live in that taught world. So that's what I'm trying to help everybody with.
Thank you.
But for all of us who are authors or illustrators, the work is the easy part. The hard part's letting people know what the work is and where to find it. You know, the writing the book and the creating the covers and those things are the easy part. Learning how to market and sell ourselves, that's the hard part. So, but give Substack a try. It looks like that's going to be our topic today, which is fine with me. My recommendation is if you're doing Substack, don't let it take away from anything you're already doing. It's just got to be an additional thing you do. Like don't abandon your YouTube momentum or abandon your Facebook or your Instagram momentum. It's just something you've got to add time to. And so if you're going to go into it early on, it's going to take extra time to navigate it. But going from there, it's really not that bad. So I'm programming it. I mean, I'm scheduling it like I am every single Sunday. When I do 3 LinkedIns a day for the week, I just go ahead and add Substack on there and just put the content over there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Other thoughts or questions about Substack or any other new platforms?
So you do the Facebook communications and LinkedIn and all of that. Is that part of your process, or as a group, or what? How do
Are you talking about like it just for my own personal marketing, or is my company? I'm sorry.
Yeah, your company to help others.
Yeah, I mean, all the content I put out personally is just educational content. I mean, that's all. I mean, I'm just trying to teach people how to do it, and then that gives me goodwill, gives me leads, and then ultimately people pay me as an agency to coach them or to do their marketing for them. And so what I've seen best is when people go through my program, I'm teaching them to do it. And then the program as it exists now, it's changed a lot in the last 2 years. we teach people to do it, and then my marketing agency begins to do it with them. So we do both. So like, hey, I'm teaching you, do it this way, do it this way. And in the program as it exists now, we actually start doing 12 to 15 pieces of content a month for you. We'll manage your Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn for you. We'll post for you, and you're doing the work and we're doing the work, and that gains leads. And so that's how we're approaching things right now.
So what does that mean for me looking at asking for help with your marketing firm?
So, I mean, are you talking about like what do we cost? Is that what you're asking? Or
Yeah, price points or different varied price points?
yeah, and so that's a great question. My most affordable program, and that, like, if you just want us to make content for you, we can do that for $400 a month. I mean, I have employees who do that, and that's usually around 15 to 20 pieces of content a month, and we manage it for you. But my program, I have a 90-day starter for $1,000, but I've got one that's 12 months for 12,000. It depends on
Okay.
how much you want done. And what I always encourage people to is just figure out what's your budget, and then what's your ROI that you're trying to gain. And so, Susan, how much is your course?
I don't have anything set up yet.
Okay.
I did some Amazon stuff yesterday and put up that A+ and waiting for that to be generated. And I tried to pop up another video up there. So it's
Mhm.
slow go, and got a second book and looking at someone editing starting. So
So
it's
do you want to create a course? Is that your goal?
I think so. Yeah, I've looked at different things with Loom and did some shorts, and so didn't turn out very well, kind of thing. I don't know. That's just not my
Well,
looking at Zoom, the 2-minute Zooms give it a little more professional look, you know.
yeah.
But that's
Well,
not much, $7 a month or something for that. So those are the platforms I'm looking at anyway. But
Well, if you're looking to create a course, I mean, we definitely help people create courses. I mean, that people go through my program and create a course and monetize it.
I,
My encouragement for anybody, whether they work with me or work with someone else, is don't do all the work to create a course and then sell it for $79. Like
no,
you're gonna go broke. I mean, like, and you just can't make a living off $79, even if it's $79 a month.
right.
You want to launch a 90-day or a 6-month course for like $1,000 or $2,000, but you got to deliver real value for that. When I launched my course, it was about 2.5 years ago. My course is called Capitalize Your Best. I sold it before I had filmed a single video. I had an outline on a piece of paper, and then I started marketing it because I knew what it was going to be. I knew it was going to, I was really into course creation at that point in time, and now we've adapted it to help people market. But the moment I got a sale, I then spent 7 days recording the videos and then launched it. And I was like, great, let me let's do a preliminary Zoom, and then it launches in 7 days. So I sold it before I'd actually created it. I knew what it was going to be. I knew it was going to be good. And so I pre-sold it. And and I've had 100 some people go through it since then. If you're going to create a course, the biggest question is, what is going to be the transformation in their life if they go through the course? For me, if you go through my course, one of two things are going to happen. You're going to create a course and make money on it, or you're going to increase the sales of whatever it is you're doing. So I've worked with everything from beauty pageant contestants up to real estate brokerages. And so, typically when I go through my course, I'm like, if you go through it and do what I tell you to do and we support you, you're going to make your money back. That's our promise. But the biggest question is, what are you promising is going to happen? Ron, if you go to his course, you can get that book published. It's going to be on Amazon. That's the promise, right? Ron's going to help you with some of the marketing. That promise is set. Mine, you go through mine, you're going to make your money back if you do the work. If you do the work. The government won't let me say it's guaranteed. We have a proven track record of return of investment. You can't make promises anymore. But the most important thing is, if you're going to go into something, go with someone who's going to help you, hold your hand, and has a proven track record. And then someone who's going to help, like we help people figure out what platform, how to market it, because you can go broke paying for subscriptions to everything. You
Oh,
really can.
that's why I'm moving exceptionally beyond slow turtle style. Doing
Well,
it.
we launched for free. I didn't have Go High Level back then. Everything I did was free. I used Facebook, I used Google Drive, and then I recorded my course just like this. I did it just by using this camera. I did have a mic to improve sound quality, and I just recorded it like that. I edited it on my computer. I did everything. It didn't cost me anything, and then launched it. And so I had to make 23 videos, and I had to have 23 Word documents. I uploaded it to Google Drive. None of that cost me a penny. And then I did all the marketing on free platforms. I didn't pay for ads. And I was like, that's what I try to show folks. So yeah, that's how we did that. And it worked. And so now that's what I teach. I'm like, let me get you started. If you want Go High Level and make it look professional, we can do that. It's more expensive. But Substack's going to be that opportunity for people to have the free platform. You still got to figure out what's the course, what's the offer, what's the transformation. You still got to create all that and then get it to Google Drive or Substack, whatever the case may be, or Go High Level.
Got it.
But part of it is the confidence in what you can deliver enough to say, give me $1,000 and I'm going to transform you in this way. And my argument is do it. Like just create it and announce it and just go from there. Because if you truly believe that you're called to do this, then don't wait till it's perfect. Like I said, I sold mine and I literally hadn't created the course yet. I had the name, I had the logo, I had the outline, and my first course sold, I think, for $2,200. But I had a promise. If you go through this, you're going to create a course and you'll be able to monetize it. And
Mhm.
it was 6 months. I mean, it was a 6-month program. Now I have 90 days, 6 months, 12 months. And it changes. You keep adding to it. So, but there's people, I firmly believe that if you have a successful career, if you want, you can create a course out of it. It's just a matter of taking the time to do it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, I created mine with the camera on my computer.
Mhm.
So, but part of it, Susan, is just jumping into the water. Like you're just going to do it. So, but check out Substack. Honestly, I would tell everybody, sign up for Substack. Sign up. No one knows you signed up for it. Get in there, explore around, see if you like it. And I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's a nice alternative to platforms like School. There's a platform out there called School, SKOOL, which is nice, but it is expensive. There are no free options in that. And all this came about from what Tom was
joined
doing
that
5
one.
years ago.
I joined
What's
that
that?
when it was free, when it initially started it. So
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, and I liked it, but it was purchased by Alex Ramosi, and he transformed the model of it, and good for him. But all of this is what Tom was doing 5 years ago. All of this is based on private LinkedIn, private Facebook groups. And someone's like, well, I want to make money off of it. So then they created Substack and they created School. I still use my private Facebook group and my private LinkedIn groups. I post there every single day because I got people on there. Why would I abandon them? But my goal is always to move them into a paid option because that's how I eat. That's how I make my money. But I'm going to offer this to you guys for free every single Thursday at 11 o'clock. So, because my goal is if I teach enough, my goal is that I'll gain clients if I just give. That's my approach. I did not think this is where we're going to go. It wasn't the topic at all today, but this has been fun. Any questions about Substack, creating courses, or anything else? Anybody else got any thoughts?
No, I follow some people on Substack and I like it.
Yeah.
It will get delivered straight to their email, like yours, whether you have Substack or not. So the content's going to come. So it's a nice delivery system. It really is. All right, gang. I'll post the review. I mean the recording tomorrow, and and Susan, if join the Facebook group. Let me send you a link real quick. Let's see here.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Where is the chat? This is the Facebook group. Just join that. I'll accept you in there. And I post all the recordings in there every week. Okay.
All right, got it. I'm signing.
All right, guys. Well, have a great day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Good to
Thank
see you.
See you next week.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye
Thank
now.
you.
You.